Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Shivangi from Team Skolaro. So being a teacher, you must have come across with students who seem to be a bit challenging when it comes to behavior, and it becomes a bit difficult to manage or handle these students. So here in this video, I'm going to share 5 strategies through which you can handle these students and teach them in a better way. So before moving ahead with the video, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe and hit the bell button to stay notified for the upcoming videos. So let's get started. So the number one thing which you should do is to speak with the student in private. If a student is causing trouble to you, you should never call these students out in front of his or her peers and scold them or say some harsh words or something. You can just simply set out some private time with the students and make a positive tone, help the student understand that it is their behavior you have a problem with and not with them. This will also help you in getting some private time with the students and understanding the thought process of the students and the root cause which actually make the student behaving or that way or acting out that way. So always speak with the students in private and make them understand that the behavior which they are having in class or outside the class is not appropriate and they need to work on their behavior. Tip number 2 is to don't take it personally. Your students are not acting out because they don't like you. Well, maybe some, but not all. So you should not take their behavior very personally to your heart. They are acting out because they want attention or maybe they want to look cool in front of their peers. So being a teacher, you should try to find out the real cause of their behavior instead of taking everything to your heart. Whatever the reason is, do not question yourself and your teaching methods and try to observe the student behavior very closely. Make a note of things which they get instigated to and on which they react to and get rise of, and you will slowly see a pattern and get to the root cause of the problem. So do not take anything personally and just try to understand the reason behind their behavior. Tip number 3, don't lecture, because lectures are never going to help you out. Think back of the times when you were younger. Did any lecture help out for you? Going down to that route will only push the students to rebel and make the situation more worse. So model the same behavior and respect you expect from your students and hope they adopt the same. And always try to reward and recognize good behavior in the class so that they can get an understanding that behaving appropriately doesn't go unnoticed. Tip number 4 is to communicate with the parents. Although you may have heard it before, but it can be really beneficial for you to have a strong relationship with the parents. They can help you pinpoint the exact cause in the change of behavior of the students and also provide you information about the students such as their interests, their hobbies, their strength, any major change in their life which is impacting their behavior and which will help you identify the starting point for bonding with the students. And tip number 5, teach and use accountability. It is very important to teach the students the concept of being accountable for their behavior. You can do this by setting a solid set of classroom rules, expectations, and consequences at the beginning of every school year. If the students are well aware about the classroom expectations and the consequences they have to face at the beginning of every school year, this will help you reduce a lot of behavioral challenges in your classroom, especially when you follow through all the consequences every time there is an issue in the class. So that's all for today's video. I hope you liked watching it. And I know it's very difficult to handle these challenging students and it becomes frustrating and stressful for the teachers too. So I hope these strategies are going to help you out overcoming these situations. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video.